Good YouTube, Jonathan Moore back here with another deck list. We have Angel Ruiz, who top 8'd the San Antonio Regional. Let's get into his deck profile. We have 1 Bullblader, 1 Jin, 3 Manju, 3 Senju, 3 Maxi, 2 Shirt, 2 Brio, 2 Clausolus, 1 Trishula, 3 Nekroz of Unicorn, 2 Valkyris, 2 Forbidden Lance, 2 Mystical Space Typhoon, 2 Nekroz Cycle, 2 Kaleidoscope, 2 Mirrors, 1 Prep, 1 Regeki, 3 copies of Rhoda, and 2 Mind Crush. For our side deck, we have 3 Artifact Lancia, 2 hands, Fire hands, 2 Ice hands, 3rd MST, 2 Shared Rides, 2 Breakthrough Skill, and I don't know what that card is. I will... It says TCG. Interesting. Then we have a 5-headed dragon, 2 Herald of Arclight, 1 Star Eater for an 11. Why does he play an 11? We have... I guess summon Valk with Clausolus. Interesting. That's the only combination that I see. 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Castel, 1 Emerald, 1 Direwolf, 1 Exciton, 1 Cowboy, 1 Levavel Chain, a Ragna Zero, a Rhapsody and Berserk, and it looks like a Diamond with Ptolemos. So here we have a Nekroz deck list. So a lot of people are saying, oh, there's not much difference in these Nekroz decks, blah, blah, blah. I would count a 7-card difference between mine and his. I don't play the 3 Maxis. I don't play the 2 Lance. I don't play the 2 Mind Crush. So the thing is, I want to talk about heading into Nationals and what this is all about. We see the hand side decked a lot more, and let me give his shoutouts and all that too. Maybe we'll find out. The Lance helped with protecting the Genlock, Steeds for Ritual Beast, lose 1 turn, Phoenix Chain, Breakthrough, Skill, etc. I do agree, that's a really good out to lose 1 turn. Overall main deck. He might switch out Bullblader for Exiled Force. He doesn't like Veiler in the main, not in the format. Playing Nekroz. I decided to main the 2nd Trishula for this event. Wanted to test something. Was there a 2nd Trishula? No. Oh, not to main. My bad. Side deck, Lancia was the MVP. Love the hands, but I kissed my Danko's. Shared Ride is not going back to 3, especially if I go for first game 2 or 3. Typhoon was a beast. Oh wait, did he say Shared Ride is going back to 3, especially if I go for game 2 or 3. Typhoon was a beast, but I did miss my decree. But I know that every deck keeps their MST side in the Twister for game 2 or 3, so it makes 3 to 5 cards dead in their deck. Breakthrough Skill never really saw much play, but it was there. Main Mind Crush was Savage. Mind Crush the Unicorn, Trishula, or Valk for game. Mind Crush their Altair, Scout, the Steeds when they're searching them. Overall, it was good when I needed it. He also has his Fort Worth deck profile. Shoutouts to Team Austin and Team Yeet. So, I want to discuss Nekroz. Like I said, I have a 7-card difference here. And excuse me, I'm a little... and I really don't know what that last card is. If somebody knows... I know the video quality is not going to be good, but if somebody knows what that last card in his side deck is, or he's online, maybe we can get him. So, I see more and more of the meta. Sorry, I've been scattered green, guys. I see more and more of the meta heading towards protecting the Genlock than outing the opponent's Genlock. So, my question is like, do Nekroz want to go first, try to Genlock and try to protect, or, because he only has 1 main decked out, Regeki, and it's not an absolute out to things like Gungunner. So, no, I know a lot of people went away from playing Gungunner, but this guy's playing 2 copies of Valkyris and 1 Trishula. So, We only have two MSTs also. We have, well, Blue Blader's out too, so we have Blue Blader and Regeki, but Both are outs. Like, whenever you're making your Genlock, you usually have a chance to get Trishula or Valk, depending on how your hand went. And the consensus is that Valk's better, but Trishula stops Exiled Force. So it's like you're literally playing the gamble of, well, does this guy play 2 Trishula? Does this guy, is he going to grab Valk at the end of this? And that's what you have to decide. Are more people going to grab Valk to stop Bullblader, or are more people going to grab Trishula? But the thing is, we see Forbidden Lance is an overall meta call. Like, it's like he said, it stops lose 1 turn. It stops Book of Eclipse from hitting your Genlock. It protects your Genlock almost absolutely. That's just a really good card, but it also gives your opponent's main decked MSTs variants, like, to be able to be used in the mirror match. Same with Mind Crush, but if you set both together, it's hard to random MST. I know people say it's bad, but against a Nekroz match, random MST is not that bad. It puts a card in the graveyard usually for you to Trishula, and it's not the worst. But Mind Crush is a monster. Mind Crush is probably one of the most skilled traps of the format, even though now it's a lot about knowing your opponent's hand. And he answered. Let's check it out. Typhoon, the trap card. Alright, hand trap. Alright, cool. So, yeah, we have just this awesome, difference of 7 cards that people aren't seeing as much, but it's huge. It's completely huge. He's concentrating on setting up his Genlock and protecting it, whereas many people are concentrating on getting rid of an opponent's Genlock and not protecting their own as much because of the natural protection through Valk and Trish and that kind of stuff. So he's really focused on getting his Genlock, protecting it, but also being able to play through other decks with Lance. So I do see Lance as very viable. I see it being hard, though, to continue with, like, oh man, like, I like Valor. I like Valor a lot. Valor's really good in my opinion, but things like Eclipse, like, he doesn't have the out to Valor in his deck besides 1 Trish. So if his Trish gets Valored, it's kind of stuck there. But again, like I said, I've been testing out 7 different cards, and this is obviously set in a completely different way. Gain advantage through Max C, and then protect your Genlock. And the other thing I don't like about Max C is that you can go first, though, and just Max C, like, get your 6 cards, get your graveyard set up how you want with Nekroz, and then you decide on what you're going to do after that, and then Max C stops their power plays. And they usually can't play through Valk, Max C, everything, Typically you can't play through a turn 1 Valk. It's very hard. So it never happens almost. You'd have to have Lancia. You can't Lancia during your own turn. You'd have to have, like, summon Mathman, make Herald of Arc, like, and summon. Like, it'd be crazy. But like I'm saying, it's really tough. It's for me to say what's going to win Nationals, but there is a lot of variance in these decks, and that's why I keep posting them. Shoutouts to Angel Ruiz, top 8, and I hope you enjoyed this Nekroz discussion. Please continue it in the comments, and please subscribe and like the channel, like this video, like our Facebook. I'm always paying attention on here, and enjoy.